Dan George with Rob Wheeler. Rob, thanks so much for your time. Really appreciate this. Great to speak to you so soon after your round, obviously the day after now. Just first of all, before we get into everything that happened, can you give us a bit of an insight into golf with you, like your kind of background, how you got into golf and how you've been playing recently?
Yeah, so I've just finished my 3 years at Tournament Golf College. I graduated back in October. So I did my degree in tournament golf, and I completed my honours degree. So I finished that and graduated back in October. And this year I just had a free go as an amateur season, and I do a bit of part-time caddying on the side. So I've been playing quite a lot recently this year. So yeah, it'd be pretty good. Few wins. I've had a few wins so far, little small wins. Like I won the Army Men's Open and Waterlooville Men's Open, which is part of the Hampshire Ordinary, which I'm part of. So it'd be pretty good so far this season.
Nice one. And obviously you're part of Northants Golf Club, right?
Yes, I've been part of Northants Golf Club for almost 10 years. I joined when I was about 14, 15 years old, was part of the junior section and grew up playing the junior section. And I play a few men's competitions there, but not as much as I willing to do. But yeah, been part of the golf club for 10 years now.
Nice. And obviously, you've had this, the first kind of step, regional open qualifying for the Open Championship at Portrush, obviously, not that long away now. Just describe the process for us because you've made it through this stage into now the final qualifying to get through. Describe, because obviously you've been at this stage before and you've not managed to make it through regional qualifying. Can you just try and, explain to people what that process is like and what you have to do to get to where you've got to?
Yeah, so for most people like myself, top elite amateurs, and even some professionals that don't go straight into final queue, there's a regional open queue qualifying, which I think over the course of around the country and the UK, I think there's around 15, 16 other venues up and down the country. Um, I played Northants this year, and or yesterday even for the third time. The last 2 years, I missed it by one shot to get into the playoffs. So this year, it really motivated me to try and qualify. I think it depends on which venue you play. I knew yesterday at Northants there was 9 spots available, but other venues it varies depending on how many people play. I believe I think it's between like 7 and 9 spots depending on which venue you play at. And I was quite fortunate enough to have 9, which is quite a lot compared to the other venues. So that gave me even a bit more of a better chance in getting to the final queue. So it was good. I played really well yesterday to qualify for the first time. So I was over the moon.
Yeah, I mean, you played more than really well. You got the second best round of the day at Northants, finishing with a 68 2 under par. Just describe your round for us, and obviously we don't have the detailed scorecard in front of us, but just tell us a little bit about how you went out on there and how many birdies and any bogeys at all, or was it a
Yeah,
bogey-free
yeah.
round?
So as being a member at Northants, that was a massive home advantage. I think a few other boys who I know who are members there also played, and they had the advantage of playing Northants as well. So using my knowledge and the course knowledge to my advantage, it really helped me go into open queue. Um, the first hole was quite a brutal hole. It's quite a long par three, just set the tone of the round. Really, it's around 220 yards, quite small green. It's quite gusty yesterday. It's around 15, 20 mile winds and even got to 40. So I knew yesterday was quite a bit of a grind. Um, I made a good up and down on one. I just hit my 5 iron just a bit left, just left of the bunker, and it's almost like position Z. It's like completely no go. And I played this nice little flop shot over the bunker, and it just trickled down to about 6 feet. And I hold the 6 foot, and I thought, oh, this could set the tone for me. But then going into the round, hole three is a little par five because there's only 2 par 5s at Northants, hole 3 and 17. So those are the those are 2 holes where you need to try and take your birdie and to try and not make bogeys anywhere else. So I was quite good that I birdied both the par 5s to set the tone and yeah, birdie three, birdie 17. I also birdied four and I believe I birdied eight as well. But going through the scores, I think I was 300 through nine, making 3 birdies and 6 pars. That really got me quite confident going into the last back nine because I knew from previous years playing the last 2 years, the cut line I believe was like, or to get into playoffs, sorry, was about level one over. So I knew I can relax a bit on the back nine, which I did, and I felt the pressure release off my shoulders. So I went to the back nine quite comfortable and just played my own game. Didn't really take anything shots which I need to. I think I finished one over back nine and seeing my putt go in on the last just a little 3 footer, just all that tension just went and I was just over the moon.
Brilliant, brilliant. Sorry, mate. Am I just all right to get you to move your camera back a little bit further? Sorry, please. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. Thanks so much, man. Sorry. We'll carry on. Um, Yeah, man. I mean, brilliant round and congratulations. Having twice before, obviously not made it by, you said like one shot another
hmm
time. How did it feel in that moment when you knew that you'd made it through to the next round? Was that a weight off your shoulders? Just describe how you felt in that
Yeah,
moment.
I think it just took an absolute weight off my shoulders. I knew going into the open queue yesterday, I was in quite a lot of form. I thought if I can use my form currently into open queue, I've got a really good chance. And starting off the front nine, as I said, being 3 under 3 9, which is really, I think, it was a really good score going into the back nine, as it's quite tricky conditions with the wind up and the greens really firm and rolling. And as you said, holding that last putt going in just took a tremendous pressure off my shoulders. And I think the amount of support I had a lot of members walking around my group, and a lot of congratulations afterwards. I thought I can just represent the club well and into final queue. As a lot of people know, Justin Rose was a member at Northants, and me qualifying to final queue is almost me feeling like I'm following his footsteps almost. So it's just a tremendous achievement for myself to finally get into the final queue, and hopefully this will elevate my game further up into
Mm,
my career. Hopefully,
And obviously, we saw Justin Rose put that nice little post up on his Instagram as well, congratulating you. Was that pretty cool? Have you met Justin before? Spoken to him much at all?
when I was growing up, there's a junior competition in his name called the Justin Rose Trophy, and that year I won it, and that's the year that he presented his trophy to me. So that's the last time I can remember me seeing Justin Rose. But I know his managers and management company. I know his like staff quite well, and they're very friendly, and they always mention me to him a few occasionally. So I quite know his like team and all his staff behind him. So it was pretty cool to see his message or his story last night, and that just was the final release. Really, I was just over the moon, and seeing him messaging me or his Instagram story, just all those emotions I just felt just finally came over. So it's really good.
Hmm. Nice. And just finally, obviously, you're going to go to final queue now. That's, I believe, a week today. Whereabouts will you be playing, and how much are you looking forward to the challenge of
Uh,
that? And you're just what, one round away now from potentially being at the Open.
yeah, so I'm gonna hopefully play at Royal St Ports. That's the course that I put myself down to. I know the course quite well, playing in previous events. Um, so yeah, I'm just really looking forward to it. My preparation going into it is just the same as I normally do. I just do my own thing. I'm not. I'm obviously looking forward to it, but I won't put too much pressure on myself. I'm just there for the experience. If I play well, brilliant. But I'm just there to take the experience because this is probably my first time playing final queue, and then just want to enjoy the experience and just enjoy the whole day really.
Mm. And what are your aspirations in terms of golf long term? You know, you're still young. You've got plenty of time to grow into the game. Long time. Do you hope to go pro one day, go on the European tour, something like that?
Yeah, my overall ambition in life is to turn pro, hopefully work up the ranks up the different tours, hopefully eventually make the European Tour, PGA Tour, and just make it as a living and just enjoy the whole process of being a professional golfer, traveling the world, playing different golf courses, building friendships within the tours. So that's my long-term ambition really, but hopefully making the final queue is that one step closer of making that dream a reality, and hopefully, as you said, one day playing really good, making the Open, that could just open a lot of doors to me, really. So yeah, really looking forward to playing next Tuesday at Royal St Ports.
Mm. Well, best of luck, Rob, and we look forward to seeing how you get on.
Thank you very much.